Patriots will be wearing their red helmets, red jerseys, and gray pants here at home. Paducah will kick off. They'll be wearing their black helmets, white jerseys, black pants with Tilghman on the jersey. Kicking off for Tilghman is going to be number 41, Russell Hancock. The battle of the undefeateds, and it's football time in Allen County-Scottsville. The kick is deep and goes into the end zone. Sullivan will let it go in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense will come out onto the field as the Patriots, led by Braylon Adams, 8 passing touchdowns, over 460 yards passing. He has 6 rushing touchdowns, 394 yards. Chase Ross, 8 rushing touchdowns, 593 yards. Ross also has 142 yards receiving and a touchdown. And we'll come in the I formation. Holland is the fullback. Ross is the tailback. Turner. And we'll give, no, it's going to run the option to Chase Ross. Ross breaks a tackle, spins, and pushed out near the 31-yard line. Good run there, Chad.
Really good run. Picked up close to a first down. We're going to move the chains. That's something we've not done a lot of, is pitch the ball on option this year. It's mostly been Adams or Holland, but pulled the ball at time, and the pitch was there and made a nice pitch to
Chase Ross.
Chase Ross.
Yeah, sorry. So it'll be an Edmonton State Bank first down, and Adams will be tackled in the backfield.
You know, that's something we need to avoid. Is we don't need negative plays, Kyle. We got to stay ahead of the sticks.
As Tilghman, the defensive back, makes the tackle there. And a hard count gets Tilghman to jump. Offsides.
It's a good way to slow those front 4 down. Mix up your count. Can't let them to get your cadence down where they're getting off the ball too quick.
They're led by Jimmy Mooney, the senior linebacker, as well as Julian O'Malley. So 2nd and 6. Hand off to Ross up the middle. He's met by the defensive line. I think that was Xavier Cleary on the tackle, the senior defensive tackle. Brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Patriots. Patriots have yet to make a pass attempt so far. We've got Granger and Tao, the wideouts for the Patriots. Adams will be under center, I formation on the right hash, the 34-yard line. Adams drops back. The throw, and it's out of reach, incomplete. Good coverage there, but the throw was way out of reach for Granger.
He ran a little slant route, like the call, something quick, get it out of his hands. Fairly safe pass there. He's just let him a little bit too much, Kyle.
Brings up 4th and 6. Eddie Chavez will come on for the kick. Chavez gets the snap and a booming punt. It'll go out of bounds near the 20. Brantley Bray on the sidelines makes the catch. Head baseball coach here at ACS. So the Blue Tornadoes will take over. This is a high-powered offense, Chad. 18 touchdown passes thus far for Jack James, 56 a season ago. He's 3 away from breaking the state record, which he did play 5 years. I think he was here in 21, so or maybe 20. James with a hard count. Quick and incomplete. The pass was intended to number 6, Perry. You know, they run a lot of quick routes, quick screens. They just get the ball in their athletes' hands and
they try to get out there, get their athletes one-on-one with the defensive backs and let them make a move.
2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff. Pass is complete. Tackle's made by Granger. The pass was complete to Thomas, the senior. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Landon Witt in on defensive tackle. Another hard count. We nearly jumped there. 3rd down and 4. 8:50 left to go. Quick throw.
No.
And Jackson Morris gets a hand on it, breaks it up. And here comes the punt team for Tilghman. So a quick 3 and out for Tilghman. Great coverage there by Jackson Morris.
Jackson just stood, just got right up underneath that quick slant there. Another step, he may have had a chance to, come up with a pick.
So 4th and 4. We did have a punt taken back, or a fake punt last week with Logan. This would be a good time to run it again. And James runs to the right. They are going to go for it. And he gets the first. We just have, that's 2 weeks in a row we've given up fake punt for the 1st down. They got a good push up front. Our defensive line.
Kind of, I'm just of mind that you got to get pressure on the punter.
And we get no pressure on the punter at any time this season. There's been a few times where we've been just standing still where we could have went and tried to block the punt, and we are just standing there. That gives the 1st down to Tilghman. 1st and 10 from the 41. 8:13 left to go, scoreless. James looking right, now falls to the ground. Heavy pass rush from Landon Witt, the senior. Looks like James tries to flip the field on us, and when he turns, he just falls with that. It's really going to get wet. It's sprinkling now, but like I said, the field had already been a little tore up. Now the handoff up the middle, and hit by Hester, finally brought down. Good run from number 24. That was DeMarcus Wilson, the junior. This team's got so many athletes. Like I said, Martellus Carter committed to UK. Banzel Hitton to Vanderbilt. Jack James, Troy. The quick throw, incomplete. The intended receiver was number 2. Avery Thompson, the freshman. I believe that is Coach Thompson's son. Now, Coach Thompson came from Crittenden County. I think it was where he was the head coach at. Had some success there with the Rockets.
Kyle, looks like they're going for it here on 4th down. 4th and 7 and on their side of the field.
4th and 7. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball spotted at the 44. James looks right, a throw over the middle, makes the catch in the 1st down. Slant route, pass is caught by Thomas. The tackle's made by Eli McCoy. So they go for it, back-to-back 4th downs, one with a fake punt. The next drive was a passing play. Hand off to Wilson, up the middle, hit by Morris. Did he go down? He looked.
He went down.
Yeah. Jackson Morris, like we said in the pregame, over 200 tackles in his career. James, quick throw to Campbell, and we finally bring him down. That was number 50.
Number 50, Duggar with the
Duggar.
Chris Duggar. Duggar with 5 tackles for loss on the season. He had a big senior year. 3rd and 7. Ball spotted at the 35. James got plenty of time to throw. And the pass is complete for another first down. McCoy and Johnson in on the tackle.
Kyle, I mean, this is a college offense. I mean, they're as soon as the ball's spotted, their linemen are ready and they're snapping the ball.
Big left tackle, Jarvis Strickland, 4-star offensive lineman. And incomplete. I think we got a tip on it. Ace Moore might have got a hand on it. Stops the clock. 6:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Still scoreless, but the Blue Tornadoes are driving on the 25-yard line. 2nd and 10. Quick screen. And brought down. We've got a flag. Face mask.
Going to be a face mask, I believe.
On the play, there is a flag.
I mean, they have so many options. We haven't even seen. That was to Perry. I don't think we've seen Carter or Hinton on the offensive side of the ball.
It's going to bring up, going to mark that off half the distance and be your 12-yard line, Kyle.
3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jack James, 1st and 10. We didn't have the ball set, but the wide receiver took off. James looking over coaching staff here at Paducah Tilghman. 1st and 10 from the 12. Looking left, fires it to the end zone, and there's Thompson. Gets the score with 5:46 left to go here in the first quarter. It's a 12-yard passing touchdown from James. And they'll come on for the PAT. They've been perfect with the PAT all season.
Kyle, I'll tell you, that's a great example of that young man's arm. He was on the right hash and threw it to the left corner of the end zone, just threw a strike.
It's Thompson's 5th touchdown of the season. The freshman kick is up, and it's good. 7-0 Blue Tornadoes. 5:46 left to go. The rain starting to trickle down here at Patriot Field as Tilghman strikes first with a 12-yard passing touchdown. Thompson. Jack James is just in an onside kick. I don't believe it went 10 yards. The Patriots recover it anyways. So, Chad, yeah, he's 2 touchdowns away from breaking the record. Do you know who holds that record? I'll give you a hint. He went to Caldwell County and played at Purdue.
Sinclair.
Yes, Elijah Sinclair. Actually saw him play in the state championship against Louisville Central. He was a sophomore. But Jack James is about to beat the record. But I'm pretty sure that James played in 2020. I'll look real quick. That would give him 5 years. Yeah, he was, so be a little asterisk there, but still a great feat. Hand off to Beavers. Goes right side. And the tackle is made by number 35, Mooney.
Can't be running side to side tonight, Kyle. It's got to be north and south. Get up in the hole, get what you can get.
So 2nd and 10, ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Drops back to pass. Heavy pressure, rolling to his left. Adams throws it deep downfield to Turner. Incomplete. If he catches that, it would have been a huge play for the Patriots. I kind of think that our receivers just thought the play was almost over there. I mean, Turner was running hard. But, you know, we've said it all year. Adams has done a good job of escaping the pressure and extending plays.
He did on that time. He had some pressure up the middle and rolled out to the left. And like I said, threw a good pass, just a little overshot his receiver.
Timeout, Patriots. That timeout's brought to you by North Central Telephone Company. Big shout out to the crew tonight as they're here in the rain and the faithful NCTC crew. So 7-0. Blue Tornadoes have the lead. Ball spotted at the 49. Adams out of the gun. Adams throws it to the sideline. Intercepted. Martell Carter, the UK commit, gets the interception. He's going to try to take it all the way.
Flag on the play. This is coming back.
Still on his feet. And stiff arm, he's in, but like you said, it is coming back. Had a hold about the 40, but there's 4 flags back here on the other 40.
But it was after the interception, so it'll stay. Ball stay with Tilghman.
That will be Adams' 7th interception of the season. And officials will talk things over here. Patriot defense will come back out. Defensive line, it's Duggar, Marr, Witt, and Ace Moore. Outside linebackers McCoy and Hester. Middle linebackers Chavez and Morris. Defensive backs Aiden Johnston and Granger. Safety Jesse. Handoff to Wilson. Goes to the right side. Did they ever say what the penalty was?
I think it was a block in the back.
Block in the back. So it's now 2nd and about 4 for the Blue Tornadoes. Handoff, Wilson goes over to the left side and brought down by Eddie Chavez, Mason Hester, and Deontay Granger. You know, Chad, Chavez is playing really well. 12 tackles last week against Logan County. And 2nd in tackles on the season for the Patriots.
Yeah, he's a strong kid, runs well, doing a really nice job for the Patriots at that linebacker position.
Sends Hinton in motion.
Fumble.
And he fumbles. Ace Moore gets a hand on him and got to bring him down. He's still on his feet. Finally blown dead here. That's Hinton, who's committed to Vanderbilt.
31, Ace Moore with initial.
Ball kind of just comes out, goes up towards the shoulder pads. He's kind of bobbling it now. Like I said, the rain's starting to come down pretty good now here at ACS.
Yeah, I just looked at the radar. We're right in the edge of it, Kyle. We'll bring up a 2nd and 22, 21.
James throw to Thompson, makes the catch. Tackle is made by Jesse. And Chavez.
Jesse and Chavez combined for the tackle. 3rd down and 7, Tilghman. Patriot fans, let's make some noise on your feet.
James looking right, throw, connects, and a good open field tackle. That's going to force it to 4th down. Was that Aiden Johnston on the tackle?
I think it was.
Maybe
That was
McCoy?
Yeah, that was a really nice tackle. Open field, 1-on-1. Tilghman keeping the offense on the field.
They went for it on 4th down every time. 2:08 left to go.
That just shows the amount of confidence they have in their defense.
James, incomplete. They go for it on 4th down. The pass was towards Tillman's sideline. Thompson, just out of reach for Thompson, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Here come the Patriot offense, which we've had 1 first down so far. That's it. See if the Patriots can make something happen here on this drive. Jack's Coffee will come out. Ryan Hensley. Beavers are the receivers. Ross is in the backfield. Tilghman defeated the Patriots last season 42-7. They're up now 7-0, minute 52. Send Beavers in motion behind the quarterback. It's a direct snap to Ross. Ross up the middle. Ross a gain of 8 or 9 on the play. We talk about Ross's running ability every week. The kid just runs extremely hard. You know, he's a guy that's working out 2 times a day, very strong. I don't think he's had a Coke or a cookie since kindergarten. I mean, he's on a strict diet, and I think that's him. You know, I don't think that's his dad or anything. I think that he just wants to be in good shape, and
he's committed. He's committed to being the best he can be.
2nd and 1 from the 37. Beavers in motion again. And fake to Beavers, hand off to Ross, and the defensive end sniffs it out.
2 on the play, 3rd down 4 for the Patriots.
Tackle was made by, I think that was number 5, Michael Hinton. 3rd and 4, 40 seconds remain here in the first quarter. 7-0 Paducah Tilghman. We're going to stick with the I formation. Adams, handoff to the fullback. Holland.
Holland on the carry. 2-yard gain.
Holland short of the first. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Paducah Tilghman 7, Patriots 0. You're listening to Patriot Sports Radio Network, WVLE 99.3. We'll take a short break, and then we'll bring you the second quarter action here shortly. 4th and 2 for the Patriots on their 38-yard line. I formation. And it's going to be Adams on the keeper. He's got the first down. Good play right there for the Patriots.
First down, Patriots.
It's an Edmonton State Bank first down.
Ran the option. He just pulled it from the fullback and was really patient till the hole opened up, and then Braylon turned it up and picked up about a 9-yard gain.
First and 10 from the 29. Sticking with the I. Holland, the fullback. It's going to be sweep to the left side to Ross. Gets a big block from Granger. He's hit hard, but another good gain for Chase Ross.
You know, Kyle, they brought 8 people that time. They had both linebackers up in the line of scrimmage, brought people off the edge, and we had the perfect play called for it. Ran a sweep to the left side, picked up 5. Patriots come out in the I. 1 receiver right and 1 to the left. Adams is under center and takes a snap. It's Ross to the left side. Ross to the left side is going to pick up about 4 yards. Bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Patriots.
Big 3rd down here for ACS. 10:22 left to go in the second quarter. 7-0 lead for Tilghman. Tao, the wide receiver to the right. Granger to the left side.
I tell you, Kyle, they are daring us to throw the ball. They got 9 people in the box.
Hand off to Holland.
Oh.
And Holland, good enough for an Edmonton State Bank first down. How did Holland get past those 9? And he does.
He was a step away from breaking that all the way to the end zone, Kyle. But like you said, they had 9 people in the box. Once you get past them, there's nobody there. I'm sure they feel their cornerbacks can lock down our receivers, and they're committing the other 8 people to the run.
First and 10 from the 15. Adams, pump fake, heavy pressure, rolls to his right, nobody's there. Now he's got to run it, and he's going to throw to Chase Ross. Touchdown Patriots! Touchdown Patriots! If he wasn't, he was close to the line of scrimmage. It's a touchdown. Touchdown Patriots. He scrambles to the right, Braylon Adams. That was awful close, Chad, but we'll take it. I mean, I thought we need to hurry up and kick this one, but touchdown, Ross.
We don't want to review that one.
Ross with his second receiving touchdown of the year. Hunley comes on for the kick, and it's up, and it's good. With 9:16 left to go here in the second quarter, it's Patriots 7, Tilghman 7. We'll be right. And we're live back to the action here. Squib kick near the 30. Tilghman picks it up. He's brought down by Eddie Chavez, the kicker. So the Patriots answered back. It was Braylon Adams who gets his 9th passing touchdown of the season. He finds Chase Ross for his second receiving touchdown. He scrambled to the right. There wasn't really anybody there, and then here comes Ross from the backfield, and he just dumps it to him. There wasn't any defenders on that side of the field either. What was it, about a 15-yard?
15-yard.
James will give it to Wilson. He's brought down by Chris Duggar, the senior.
Tackled by number 50, Chris Duggar. Second down, 4.
And big tackle for a loss. It's Deontay Granger.
Tackled by number 2, Granger.
You know, Kyle, he caught that ball and had a first down. Granger sort of missed the tackle, and he ran backwards, going to try to get to the sideline, and then we ended up tackling him about back at the line of scrimmage.
Still on his feet, got the first. Is that Jack James on the
I think
keeper?
that was the quarterback. Just kind of a quarterback isolation. Back let up in the hole on the linebacker.
So it'll be first and 10 from the 46 for the Blue Tornadoes. The rain is starting to come down hard now here at ACS. Trying to cover up my equipment here as the windows are open. 8:10 left to go in the second quarter. Tied at 7-all. James has got plenty of time to throw. Throws over to the right side to Thompson. Makes the catch. Thompson, again, that's the coach's son, just a freshman. And, man, he's going to be quite the player.
I'll tell you, that was a whale of a throw there. Ball was in the air about 45 yards, right on the money.
First and 10 from the 15. James with a screen to Carter. Carter, the UK commit, off to the races, and he's in. It's a different type of speed there.
Our corners have to realize all their help is inside. They got to keep outside leverage on that. When they just stand up and throw the ball to the wideouts, they got to attack it from the outside, turn them back inside where all the pursuit's coming from.
So 13-7 now. They'll come on for the PAT. As Carter gets the touchdown. He had a pick earlier in the game. The UK commit. Kicks up, and it's good. 14-7. Tilghman with the lead. They've got a lot of tall, athletic receivers. They'll kick it deep this time. They tried for the onside. It's into Sullivan's hands at about the 2. Sullivan spins. Still on his feet. Sullivan, ball comes out. Ball comes out. And it's Tilghman football. We've got to hang on to the football.
I tell you, and he had a really nice return. He made it up to about the 32-yard line and was spinning, trying to get the extra yard. Just didn't tuck that ball away. Patriot defense got to step up here. We got to make something happen.
So they come back out. So they try for the onside kick the time before, and then this time they kick it deep, but then we fumble. And it'll be another timeout for Coach Hood and the Patriots. 7:40 left to go. Here in the second quarter, a 14-7 lead for Paducah Tilghman. We'll take a look at our Patriot Sports sponsors. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. James, the next touchdown pass, he'll break the state record. And throws it deep. He's wanting to get it on this try. Incomplete. Great coverage from Deontay Granger. If Granger keeps this up, you're going to see some college scouts probably look at this game. I've always heard, when the NFL, they will look at game like when Western plays Alabama or people like that. They're going to look at that game first to see how you went up against those good athletes. And he's done a good job so far. And the pass is complete. Slant route. He's hit by Aiden Johnston. And it's another first down.
Yeah, I was talking to one of their coaches on the field before the game, and they were very complimentary of Dante.
He's had a good season. 3 interceptions on the year. It's 14-7 Paducah Tilghman. 7:22 left to go. Here in the second quarter, James to Carter. Granger can't hang on to him. Hester will push him out. Carter, the UK commit. He's already had an interception and a receiving touchdown. I'll tell you who's working hard tonight, Chad, and it's those ball boys.
Oh, yeah.
I remember those days. And we've got a crew. You've got your towels, and I think they got their ponchos on, and they're changing out balls a lot. 3rd and 4 from the 13. 7:12 left to go in the second quarter. 14-7. Tilghman with the lead over the Patriots. Wilson, ball comes out. It's a dog pile. I'm not sure who. Hester says we have it, but they haven't made the official call.
It's ball.
Patriot football. Patriot football. Not sure who came up with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wilson, it kind of just, they popped the ball out. I don't know if we got a hand on it. Ball comes up into the air and a turnover. It'll give the ball back to the Patriots as Tilghman was driving there on the 15-yard line.
Might have been Caleb Jesse.
Jesse on the forced fumble.
Patriots need to move the ball here, get some first downs.
Patriots with 2 turnovers. They've had an interception and a fumble on the kickoff. Tilghman with 1. 1st and 10 from the 14. They send Ross in motion. 1 in the backfield is Holland. Adams on the keeper, and he's hit right away. This Tilghman team got quite the defense, Chad.
I think they've given up 40.
The least amount of points in 4A. I know
43 total points so far this year.
16 by McCracken was the most they've given up. They shut out Hoptown last week 56-0. So with 6:35 left to go in the second quarter, it's Paducah Tilghman 14, Patriots 7. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 13-yard line on the right hash. I formation. Adams. And fumble. Ball comes out.
Ball's getting a little slick.
Fumble on the exchange.
Adams comes up slow right there. He was hit pretty hard. They were kind of diving for the ball and hits him in the back.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 15 here at 6:01.
You're pinned back here, Chad. On the 13-yard line. Adams gets a play call from Coach Hood.
Braylon's got to be smart here with the ball. Don't try to force it in.
He's got Granger to the left side and Turner to the far right. Holland and Ross in the backfield. Will be under center. And a penalty flag
Delay game. We've been running the clock down, trying to shorten the game. Just ran it down a little bit too far that time.
That's where those play clocks come into play. I know we used to have them. Not sure what.
Well, the back judge raises his hands, and that means there's, I think, 5 seconds left. So you gotta
keep your eye on him.
Yeah.
So now we're pushed back 3rd and 19 on the 5, and we're still in the eye. So probably going to run it here, I would say. We just can't. And Ross on the carry. Or no, it's going to be Holland. Holland on the carry. Gain of a yard and forces the punt team to come out. So you've got Chavez will be standing in the end zone. You've got to have a good snap, which is going to be hard to do as rain is coming down here at ACS. A constant rain and a muddy field. 4:46 left to go. Here in the second quarter, Tilghman 14, Patriots 7. Gets the snap, a low snap. Chavez will get it off. A good punt will go out of bounds near the 50. Hats off to Chavez. I'll tell you, I think I said this last week, but man, we have been blessed with some punters. Really good high school punters here in the last. I know Thorny Walker had a big boot for us, and then we've had Chavez here the last 2 years. But
you know, Coach Hood, I think, punted some up at Campbellsville College, and then he does a good job working with those kids. Like I said, you can't underestimate the kicking game.
I remember Brandon Oliver, Austin York, among some Thaxton Spears, among some great punters for ACS. 1st and 10 from the 46. Wilson on the carry. Goes left side off the tackle and brought down by Caleb Jesse. But it'll be a first down for Tilghman. Tilghman with 3 timeouts. As the clock continues to run down. 4:10 left to go in the second quarter. 14-7 Paducah Tilghman. James on the keeper. Gonna go left side, gets the first. Pushed out by Granger. Good block there from Tilghman. I think that was Campbell that was blocking Granger there. I want to give a big shout out to my daughter, Maggie Harwood, who's listening on. Chad, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Maggie wanted me to say what Elsa says, and Elsa says, let it go, so I had to work that in. James got plenty of time to throw. Throws over the middle, and the pass is broken up.
Good coverage, but Deontay again. I tell you what, he's going toe-to-toe with some of the best in the state tonight.
Yes, he is. I mean, several Division I athletes. 14-7, Paducah Tilghman with the lead. 3:50 left to go. James. Throw to Thompson, and he can't hang on to it. That was kind of, he had to reach back. It was on the other shoulder and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Patriot fans, let's get on our feet.
Tilghman continues to drive here.
3:47 left here in the first half. We've had some requests this week that we tell the time more.
Yeah, Neil Cole was on me. He said I don't tell the time or the score enough. Handoff to Hinton, and got a flag. Holding. On the offense. So 3:41 left to go here in the second quarter, 14-7. And Chad, I feel like I say the time a lot, but I guess I don't. I get caught up in the game, but I'll try to mention it more often. Got several people listening tonight. I think the live stream is down due to the weather. I think the camera is not picking it up, what I've been told. 3:40 left to go. here in the second quarter. 3rd and 20 for Tilghman. James got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Looking, throw over the middle, pass is complete to Hinton, breaks a tackle. Brought down by Morris and Hester, the seniors. Will bring up 4th down. The next passing touchdown for James will be the Kentucky State record.
Big 4th down. 4th and 3.
4th and 3. James on the keeper. He's met by Eddie Chavez. And it's a turnover on downs. Wow. Chavez meets him in the middle. I say it every week. Chavez just has that swagger about him, a little meanness. And he is a player. Big time stop.
That's exactly what
from
you want
Chavez.
from your linebacker.
Yep.
Well, that was huge, Kyle.
It really was. You had 4th down there, and James on the keeper. He had a big run the last 4th down, but we're able to meet him in the middle. Chavez with the tackle. It's 14-7 Paducah Tilghman over the Patriots. 2:53 left to go here in the half, and the snap, the handoff to Ross, and he is met by several blue tornadoes here. I think that was the defensive end, number 88.
Tilghman going to use a timeout, try to stop him on downs here and get the ball back.
We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the Patriot Sports Radio Network, WVLE 99.3. We'll be back after these messages. Patriots, it'll be 2nd and 14 after the carry from Ross. Tilghman used one of their timeouts. Going to be sweep to the right to Ross. And Ross tackled by O'Malley, I believe, linebacker. Got a strong defense. Another timeout by Tilghman. They had 3 timeouts. Now they've used 2 of them. So 2nd and 11. Probably look for another run, and then Tilghman will call their timeout. No, we're going to go for the pass. The quick throw, incomplete. You could tell that that ball had some water on it. It was real slick. Adams had trouble keeping a hold of it, and then Beavers, it slips right out of his hands. Nearly a pick. But it brings up 4th and 11 from the 13. Chavez will come on to punt. 2:26 left to go. Tilghman with the timeout. And the Patriots with the timeout left. And we're having some trouble. We don't have enough on the field. We run out Holland. We've got to snap the ball. Chavez gets a low snap. Got to get it off, and it's nearly blocked. They get a hand on it, but it still gets the Patriot roll. But it's Carter who picks it up. And we've got to bring him down. We do, near the 49. It's Braden Holland, the last guy that runs out onto the field, Chad. Makes the tackle. Kind of worried me there. We got a great punt from Chavez as the ball was low to the ground, and then it rolls. But anytime Carter gets the ball, he can take it to the house, the UK commit. Chad, they've got plenty of time to go down and score with 2:13 left to go in a timeout.
Another big test for the Patriot defense.
James looking to deep, throws it deep downfield to the right, and makes the catch. It'll be inside the 10, and Jack James makes a big-time throw.
I tell you, Kyle, we had pretty good coverage on him.
Johnson was there step for step with him. Makes the catch. 2:05 left to go in the second quarter. 14-7 Paducah Tilghman. Quick fakes the handoff and finds Thompson. And there is the state record. Kentucky State passing touchdowns is now Jack James. He holds the record. Finds Thompson for his second touchdown of the night, the freshman. With 1:58 left to go here in the second quarter, 20-7. Kicks up, and it's good. 21-7, Paducah has the lead over the Patriots in a big district game here for District 1. Now, Tilghman did have the onside kick the second time they kicked off earlier in the game, so you've got to be aware of that. I think we've got Higginbotham, Chavez on the kickoff team, on not necessarily the hands team. Eddie Chavez does play third base, so got a little hot corner action up there on the front line. And they will try for the onside, and it's, I believe, Tilghman ball. They hit the first guy that was going for the ball. Tilghman says they have it. But we haven't had the official, still no call. Who? Officials talking it over, Chad.
Did they touch it? I'm not sure. I thought they touched it before it went 10 yards, but they didn't throw the flag, so. And I just threw a flag.
Is it unsportsmanlike on Tilghman? Did we still, whose ball is it? I guess it's ours. It just had the ball boy wipe it off, and we're gathering our offense.
Illegal touching is the call on the field.
Okay, it was illegal touching.
Illegal touching. I want to give a quick shout out to Becky Morgan, who is listening on Patriot Sports Radio. It's a wet and rainy ball game so far. Patriots will have good field position after the penalty. Chad, I know that they've got two defensive backs that'll play in the SEC next year, but you got to get out of the eye and try to give yourself a chance here, and they will in this first play. Even though our success has come through the ground, it's hard when they're packing so many in the box.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure they're thinking, like I said, that their corners can lock our receivers down. And
Adams, heavy pressure from Mooney. He escapes the sack, looking, and will throw it over the middle. Catch is made by Tyler Turner. Got to get upfield. Tyler Turner, the junior. It's about, Turner catches it probably 3 yards shy of the first down. Tried to make a move and was kind of pushed back, but positive yards there. And Mooney came off looking for the sack. Adams and the Patriots, minute 24 left to go in the first half here in the second quarter. 21-7, Tilghman with the lead. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hard count, and gets Tilghman to jump. That'll give the Patriots a first down. At Edmonton State Bank, first down. Couple scores. Adair County up on Glasgow, 21-7 at halftime. Hart up on Caverna, 7-0 into the first. So 1st and 10 from the 27. Adams, quick throw, nearly intercepted. It comes out of Holland's hands. And Hinton, the Vanderbilt commit, got a hand on it, but can't come up with it.
I think I was just a little bit behind him. He had to reach back and just couldn't come up with the throw.
They've got 7 interceptions on the season, Tilghman does. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 27. 58 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 21-7, Paducah Tilghman with the lead. Adams rolls to his right, Quick throw, and it's out of bounds. Intended for Tyler Turner, and I think it hits one of the chain gang members over there. And it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Braylon did a good job of just getting that out of his hands, not taking the sack there. That's really a sign of maturity. Because, you know, even last year, I'm not sure he would have done that.
No. We've got 3rd and 10 from the 27 on the left hash. Turner and Ross on the near sideline. On the far sideline is Beavers and Tao, I believe. Holland's in the backfield. We'll send him in motion. Or now he just moves over to the right side. Holland. Quick throw to Ross. Breaks the tackle. Got to get upfield. Ross with a stiff arm. He'll dive for the first down, but not going to be enough. It'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 2 with 42 seconds remaining. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. Look for the Patriots trying to get this first down. Ball spotted on the 18. Going to go back to the I. The Old Faithful. Holland as the fullback, Ross the tailback.
Look for Adams.
Adams on the keeper. Does he get enough? I think he does, Chad.
I think he does too.
Braylon Adams gets the first down. 40 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. We've got to get on the ball quick. Clock starts, 35 seconds remaining here in the quarter. 21-7 Tilghman. Clock continues to run down. Adams under center. Drops back. Throws it deep to Granger. Back pylon. Incomplete. Chad, that was great coverage. I think that was
25.
Number 25. He was step for step and then lays out. I thought Granger was going to get to that ball. That's Jaden Morris, the senior defensive back.
Just threw a little fade route to the corner of the end zone. And a fairly good throw. Just good coverage.
Yeah, great coverage right there. 23 seconds remaining here in the quarter, in the first half. Ball spotted at the 16, 2nd and 10 for ACS. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Holland moves to the left side. Adams got heavy pass rush from the defense and throw over the middle, incomplete. And they knock him out of bounds. It'll stop the clock with 17 seconds remaining. Adams, the senior, trying to make something happen. He's already thrown 1 touchdown tonight. Looking to cut it to a 1-score game before the half. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. 17 seconds left here in the second quarter. Three wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left is Granger. We're seeing now Beavers towards the sideline nearest to us. And Adams steps up, he's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down. We'll call our final timeout they're going to get it down to what, 2 seconds, call the timeout. Timeout Patriots, they call their final timeout of the half, so we're going to try for 1 more play and not going to let Tilghman have another shot at it. So we've got to go to the end zone here. And we're going to try for the field goal. Hundley comes on for the field goal. So what is this, a
30-yarder, 30-yard field goal.
30-yard field goal for Hundley. 2 seconds remain here in the second quarter. The snap and the kick is up. Does it have the distance? It does. Joseph Hundley makes a 30-yard field goal. And that is the end of the first half. 21-10. Paducah Tilghman leads, but not after a Joseph Hunley 30-yard field goal. So the Blue Tornadoes will get the ball. Start the second half. Chavez, the kick, and it's going to squib into about the 35-yard line, and they're going to cut it towards the Patriot. Now back up midfield. And it'll be Paducah football. Jack James with 3 passing touchdowns on the night, 2 to Thompson and 1 to Martell Carter. Adams with a passing touchdown to Chase Ross back at the start of the second quarter. And then we had the 30-yard field goal from Joseph Hunley. Jack James will have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hand off to Wilson. And he's hit by Ace Moore, brings him down. Second and 6 for Paducah. I give a shout out to Seth Pay, who's listening on. Pass completed to Thompson. McCoy had him by the jersey, and then Morris knocks him out of bounds. But it's good enough for a first down for Tilghman.
Well, we've talked about Tilghman quarterback all night, but he has just really impressed me with his accuracy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's right on the money every throw.
Vanzel Hinton in the backfield now. The Vanderbilt commit. They'll send him over to the left side. Empty backfield. 4 wide, 5 wide. Steps up in the pocket. Heavy pressure. Duggar gets a hand on him, but James escapes it, goes to the right side, and makes the incomplete. The pass was, we're arguing for a fumble, but he didn't have control of it. He kind of just, not really a shovel pass, but a light throw into the hands of Perry. Perry, it's knocked out of his hands and incomplete.
That was a good call.
Yeah, he didn't have control of it. 11-13 left to go in the third quarter. 21-10 Tilghman. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. James drops back. Throw over the middle. Thompson makes a great grab there, Chad. He is going to be a player, just a freshman. He's led them in receiving tonight. He'll probably be their quarterback next year if I had to guess. As James is a senior, committed to Troy. Hand off to Hinton. Goes over to the right side. Going to be brought down. I believe Duggar was in on that, as well as Hester. Rain really starting to pick up here at ACS. They'll move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 25 on the left hash. 10:38 to go in the third quarter. James, play action. Over the middle. Thompson gets a hand on it, but it'll be incomplete. If he catches that, that's 6.
Threw a little quick, or he's going to throw a quick slant, and the linebacker got up underneath the, I think that was that Jackson that got up underneath the route. So quarterback pulled it down and then hit him on the other side of the linebacker and just a little high.
And the carries by Wilson. Tackles made by Ace Moore. Defensive coordinator Joel Taylor's had his hands full here tonight. Brings up 3rd and 6. With 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 21-10 Tilghman with the lead. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Looking left, the throw, and he completes it, but not enough for the first. It'll bring up 4th down and about 2.
Short of the line of game, 4th down and 2.
You know, Kyle, if you can deliver that ball, it's almost impossible to stop that.
Wilson on 4th down and gets the first.
When they throw the little out route there, if you can throw that on the mark, it's almost impossible to stop.
They've been successful with it tonight. Really good football team in Paducah Tilghman, ranked number 2 in the state. They get the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. James will stay out of the gun. Hand off to Wilson, goes right side. Big block from Strickland. Strickland, the big 4-star offensive lineman, hits McCoy there pretty hard. Strickland's what, 6'7", 6'6"?
Yeah,
some size advantage on McCoy.
I saw him in pregame. He looked to be every bit of 6'6".
So it'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 2. Wilson, the throw to Thompson. Does he hang on to it? He does. Touchdown. 27-10 now as Thompson, is that his 3rd receiving touchdown of the night? As the Blue Tornadoes find the end zone once again. Jack James, 4 touchdowns tonight. They'll come on for the PAT. And there's a whistle. It's going to be on.
Offsides on the Patriots.
On the Patriot special teams.
They're going to have to kick it again or go for 2. The extra point team already left the field, but you can't. That was a dead ball call.
So they're going to try for the PAT once again. Bowling Green gets the big win over Ohio County, 57-0.
So where Ohio County has asked to be out of the district the next 2 years.
And the snap goes over. They're going to try to make something happen, and then 2-point conversion is no good. The kicker tries to make a throw.
Conversion is no good.
So the snap was low, and then the kicker picks it up, runs to the right side. 2-point conversion is no good. Shout out to the NCTC crew trying to stay under that umbrella there. Line drive kick, and that'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriot offense will come back out onto the field here in the 3rd quarter. I guess for the first time of this half. 27-10. Tilghman has the lead. So several games have been moved to Thursday night due to the weather. This hurricane, I believe, hitting down in Tallahassee. Some scoring updates. We've got South Warren up on Greenwood, 35-0 at the end of the 3rd quarter. I think Lloyd Memorial was one of our pick'ems. They beat Newport. Adams. Handoff to Holland. Might get back to the line of scrimmage or a gain of 1 there. Coach Hood gets a play call to his quarterback, Braylon Adams. Coach Hood, 19th season for Patriot football. He's our longest tenured coach and has the most wins here at ACS. What,
105?
105?
I think so.
8-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Ball spotted at the 21. 2nd and 9. We've got 3 receivers to the right. And we're going to roll to the left. He'll step up, spin, still on his feet, and throws it deep downfield. Incomplete. Adams trying to escape the sack there. And he really just tries to get rid of it there, and instead of taking the sack, he saw no one on that side of the field.
And again, that's a good decision by a mature quarterback. He didn't try to force it, didn't try to do anything silly with it. Just threw it away, lived to fight another day.
3rd and 9 from the 21. 7:47 left to go in the third quarter. Adams fakes the handoff and takes it. No, gets rid of it. And it's an interception. No, ball comes out. Granger hits the defensive back. Nearly a pick there, and Granger hits him. Ball comes out. It was penalty on the play, defensive holding on 3rd down. Again, the rain is coming down hard here.
First down, Patriots.
It's an Edmonton State Bank first down after the penalty. And a sweep to the left side to Ross, and knocked out of bounds.
Carried by number 10, Ross.
So brings up
Get a 3 on the play.
second and 7. We're up until this point, the offensive line have won the battle in the trenches, but tonight we've had a lot of pressure. A strong defensive line, quick, very quick.
Well, you look at their numbers, Kyle, and you got number 5. And, you got some single-digit numbers up there that are not big guys. I mean, those are.
And the snap is low to the ground, and Adams just has to fall on it. The rain is really picked up, and the ball is just drenched. 7:15 remaining here in the third quarter, 27-10. It'll be 3rd and long now.
But again, Kyle, when you've got defensive backs that can lock down the other team's receivers, you can put a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Got Carter's at, I guess he's playing safety for him. Hinton, corner. Both SEC commits, one to UK, one to Vanderbilt. Adams rolls to the right. Looking, fires it deep downfield to Ross. Ross makes the catch. He's at the 20, 10. Touchdown Patriots. Touchdown Patriots. Give him 6. Beautiful thrown ball from Braylon Adams to Chase Ross, his second receiving touchdown of the night, and a big one. What a throw. And the defensive back, I don't think he thought he caught it right there. He kind of looks up, and then Ross was gone. Hundley comes on for the PAT. 6:33 left to go in the third quarter. Snap. Kick is up. And no good. Hundley misses it. What are they? The Carter's back on the 18 maybe? Here's the kick. Squib kick. It hits the front line. Will dive for it, but I believe Tilghman ball. The guy on the first line of defense tries to jump out of the way, but just doesn't get out of the way. That's one of those where you're a base runner, Chad, running to second. You got to try to jump over the ball, and if it does hit you, it's a long walk back to the dugout there. So 1st and 10 for Tilghman. 27-16 with 6:28 left to go in the third quarter.
Kyle, we need a pick or a fumble. We need something good here.
Yeah, we definitely need a turnover. They've had one. Had the fumble. Gives to Wilson. Morris trying to get off a block. Now he goes over to the left side. He's got the first down and more. He's got one man to beat. Granger going to try to stop him. Takes it all the way. But after the touchdown, Wilson finds the end zone.
Yeah, Coach Hood is. They missed the hold.
Yeah,
I think it was a right tackle.
Morris was holding.
Yeah, right tackle just tackled Jackson, and Hood's irate. I don't blame him. That looked pretty obvious from here.
33-16 now. And, you know, it kind of goes to the right side. Nothing was there. Then he cuts it back over to the left towards Tilghman's sideline. There was just nobody on that side of the field. Granger tried to chase him down, but could not. They'll go for two. James rolls to the right side, and two-point conversion is good. Hold the phone. I think we've got a flag here. 2-point. So the two-point conversion is not good yet. Officials talking this one over. What could the call be?
I don't know, unless he went out of the end zone. When he came across, unless he stepped out of the end zone, it'd be illegal touching. Personal foul against the Patriots. Marked off on the.
Coach Hood's about to get another one. 6:15 left to go here in the third quarter. Two-point conversion is good. It will stand. 35-16 now. 6:15 left to go in the third quarter after Tilghman scores. As they'll kick this one deep. Kicks it to the back of the end zone. That one rolls all the way to the track.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I thought they would definitely go for the onside kick here. It's a rainy mess here at Patriot Field. Rain hasn't stopped since game time.
Thank you to our Allen County-Scottsville High School cheerleaders. Thank you for your continued support to Allen County sports.
So to bring up now 1st and 10 from the 20 after the touchback. Comes Braylon Adams, 2 passing touchdowns on the night, both to Ross. He's in the backfield on this time, but most of the last series he was at wideout. We're going to go back to the eye. Ball's out, and Adams is just going to fall down. It's a sack. Kind of fumbles the ball there, and then instead of just falling on it, tries to make something happen, rolls to the right. They're in the backfield, tackle.
Going to be a loss of about, 8 yards? 10 yards.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd and 20 from the 10. We got a good spot there. 5:35 left to go in the third quarter. 35-16 Tilghman. Adams drops back. The throw. And incomplete. Intended to Deontay Granger. You know, we talk about Carter and Hinton being their top corners, but man, 25 has played outstanding tonight. That's Jaden Morris, the senior.
Got a flag on the Tilghman sideline. Personal foul against Tilghman.
Personal foul.
And that was right on flag. It was laying on their sideline.
Lose the ball for 15 yards. Patriots, 2nd down.
So remains 2nd down. So 2nd and 5 now. 3rd and 5, excuse me. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Low snap. Throw over the middle, incomplete.
Adams pass falls incomplete. 3rd down, Patriots.
Brings up 4th down, and the punt team will come on.
That must have been a dead ball foul, Kyle. The unsportsmanlike conduct.
5:20 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll run out Higginbotham and McCoy. We didn't have enough out. Chavez. Look to get the punt. Get a good snap. And good punt. Roll down to the 35 to Carter. Carter gets a good block. We're slipping. He's still on his feet. Brought down by the Patriots. That was Jackson Morris as well as number 28, Landon Stevens. Stevens does a good job on special teams.
Yeah.
He gets a lot of the tackles on kickoff and punt. Junior linebacker. So with 5:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Tilghman will have the ball on the 38. Number 2 team in the state have been led by Jack James tonight and their freshman receiver, Thompson. 3 touchdowns for him. They've had 1 on the ground in Wilson's big run. And Carter. Carter and Thompson on the right side. Here comes Chavez, and the throw deep. It's incomplete. Johnson there on the coverage.
Pass ball was incomplete, second down and 10.
So 2nd and 10 from the 38. You know, Chad, this has been really the first game we've had that it's been raining, and it's not just raining, it's pouring.
Yeah, it seems like some years every game is raining.
Yeah.
And
James, quick screen. Gets by Ace Moore, and McCoy brings him down. Eli McCoy's had several tackles on the night. That's a big first down for Tilghman.
Tilghman just ran a little slip screen to the wide receiver where they slip those offensive linemen. They'll block for 1 count and then get in front of the receiver.
Hand off to Wilson. Bounces out. Goes to the left, gets a big block. Morris tries to dive. Is it a touchdown? No, he's going to be knocked out. So inside the 10.
Steps out of bounds.
It's about the 7.
I think so.
First and goal from the 7. 4:38 left to go in the third quarter. 35-16. Tilghman. James checks his receiver over the right side, sends a man in motion over to the left. Now he'll cut it back with a quick throw. And he's hit by Aiden Johnston. And is that Chavez?
Chavez.
I tell you right now, I think Aiden Johnson is one of the better open field tacklers we have. He's going to be a linebacker next year. You watch and see as Morris and Hester will lose them to graduation. Second and goal from the 5. James rolls to the left. Pump fake. Throw. Wide open receiver. Touchdown. And we're getting a little confused here. The defense is kind of pointing fingers, and you hate to see that, Chad. And
Yeah, they're getting tired.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what this offense does to you.
Yeah. And a lot of times you see people, college and NFL, kind of fake injuries.
Yeah.
Kicks up, and it's good. 42-16. Tilghman has the lead over the Patriots.
The Allen County-Scottsville Patriots and North Central TV. Now that's a winning combination.
It's kicked into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be Patriot football. First and 10 from the 20. 4:04 left to go here in the third quarter. You know, Chad, we hung with them for quite some time, and then their offense really picked it up. But to go in at halftime down 21-10 against this really good Tilghman team, and if we would have hit the extra point, we would have scored more points than anybody this season on them. I know 17 wouldn't have been a lot, but I know still the game's still got some game to play, but this Tilghman team is the real deal. Adams steps up, going to run it. Pump fake. And stood up. Gain of about 2, maybe, Chad, 3.
And he ran for about 40 yards and gained 2, I think.
3:45 remaining here in the third quarter. 42-16 Paducah. Again, big shout out to the Patriot faithful who is here tonight. Shout out to the girls soccer team. Gets their 11th win of the season tonight. A 2-1 victory over Christian County. Coach Clay Dobbs. It's most wins in Lady Patriot soccer history. 2nd and 7. Adams looking incomplete. I don't know who it's intended. Really, Beavers wasn't even looking back at the ball, and the ball was thrown.
3rd down, 7.
I don't know. That's probably the worst throw he's had in a while. I'm not sure.
And we're going to call a timeout. Timeout, Patriots. We'll take a timeout as well. With 3:10 left to go in the third quarter, it's 42-16. Paducah Tilghman. We'll be back after these messages. And we're live. 3rd and 7 for the Patriots on the 23-yard line. 3:10 left to go in the third quarter. 42-16 Tilghman. Adams going to roll. Heavy pressure. And he's just going to tuck it and run. Gets back. No, loss of 1. Bring on the punt team here.
Kyle, they're bringing the house. They're locking up on our receivers, and then they're bringing everybody else. That's.
Yeah, when you have the ability to lock us down, and they've shut down the run.
About the only chance you got is you got to hit something quick.
Quick scoring update. Adair County up 21-14 in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes left to go after a Scotty touchdown. Snap to Chavez, and it's blocked. And it still gets a friendly roll. They got a hand on it. Morris picks it up and starts running with it. And it is Tilghman football. So Tilghman gets a hand on it. And then blocks the punt from Chavez. It rolls. And the Patriots pick it up, but it's Tilghman football. So 2:05 left to go. Here in the third quarter, 42-16. James looks over to his right, got 3 receivers. And incomplete. Great coverage there from Jesse and Hester. Jesse gets a hand on it.
2nd down and 10, Tilghman.
Second and 10. Hand off to Wilson. Breaks a tackle, and that's a hold. And another penalty here. We've got a player down. Landon Witt is down. He was tackled. Vicar, you going to come over and see about him? I believe it's his shoulder check. No, wrist. Yeah, I believe it's his wrist. But 2 flags on the play. What was the one on the sideline?
I didn't see that one. I'm not sure there's not 3 different penalties on this play.
One is definitely going to be holding. We'll see what the others are. Possibly a late hit.
Got the Patriot faithful riled up. Got a personal foul on the Patriots.
As a couple penalties here.
Offsetting penalties. So when it's all said and done, they're going to mark off 5 yards against the Patriots. They're going to be 2nd and 5. Kyle, looks like not sure which receiver there was. They ran a reverse.
So first down for Tilghman. As it's getting ugly here at Patriot Field. So after several penalties. Going to bring up, 2nd and goal from the 5. James got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Those are to the back pylon, and incomplete. Good job there from Granger. Brings up James, quick throw. Granger again. Minute 32 left to go here in the third quarter. 42-16 Paducah. So what, 3rd and goal from the 8? Quick throw again to that same pylon, and Granger stops it again. Great coverage, Chad.
I'm not sure what the purpose of all that is. I mean, 3 straight fades to the corner of the end zone. Same receiver.
4th and 8.
Gonna do it again.
And they're going to do it again. 4 plays in a row. Granger stops it 4 times in a row. Deontay Granger with great coverage. And there's a flag.
On Granger.
He did great coverage, but then had some trash talking going on there. Hey, Chad, that was great. I mean, he's going up against a guy that might play at UK one day. He signed with them, but that's going to be on the Patriots.
They're going to spot the ball 1st and 10 at the 4-yard line for the Patriots here with 1:22 left in the 3rd.
Patriots pin back now, take over. Rain starting to come in on the press box. I'm trying to keep everything dry here. It's been a rainy mess.
Glad we got these windows.
Adams on, the keeper goes to the right side. Good gain there, but I don't believe it was enough for the first. They keyed in on the fullback.
Pickup of 9.
Rain continues to roll in here. It's a monsoon here at
I'm glad
Patriots.
I'm not sitting in front of the press box.
This time we will give it to Holland. Fullback dive.
I think he's going to be maybe a little short. No. There, he gave him the first down.
Scoring update, Adair 21, Glasgow 14. That's the final. And hobbling off, who is that, Holland? It's an injured player. Maybe an ankle. And we're going to go sweep to Ross. He gets the edge. Makes the defensive end miss, but then the outside linebacker makes the tackle there.
He must have stepped out. Only gave him a gain of 1 yard.
Second and 9 with 28 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Timeout, Patriots didn't have enough on the field. We try to run one on, but Hood calls a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the Patriot Sports Radio Network, WVLE 99.3.
WVLE.
And be a sweep to Beavers. No, that was Ross on the carry. Stop the clock yet again. We just can't get to the fourth quarter.
They ran the option again that time, Kyle, and pitched the ball. Had some success with that a couple times the first half. I know their coaches were talking about us running the option in the pregame and seemed to be a little concerned about that. They probably don't see much of an option.
Handoff up the middle to Chase Ross. And good enough for a Patriot first down.
First down, Patriots.
It's an Evanston State Bank first down. So Ross hasn't had much success on the ground, but through the air. 2 touchdowns. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Paducah Tilghman 42, Patriots 16, into the third quarter. And we're back to the action here. Trey Harper's got it rocking here. The PA always does a great job. Adams going to run on first down. He's got the first down and more. He'll step out of bounds. It's another Edmonton State Bank first down. So Patriots 5-0 up until this point tonight against Tilghman.
Looks like Tillman's got some new defensive players in.
Definitely on the defensive line. Adams out of the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Quick throw. Wow, that hits Beavers in the face mask. That had some spin on it. I mean, he had some velocity behind that. It hits Beavers' face mask and goes about 5 yards back. We always talk about how strong Adams' arm is, and it's got one of the stronger Patriot arms that we've seen. I think he's got 19 career touchdown passes for ACS in just his 2 years at ACS. 2nd and 10. Gonna roll to the right. And just got to take the sack. And he takes it. That was by number 88.
Again, they brought a
Fitzgerald.
corner. Yeah, brought a corner blitz that time. Just brought more than we could block. Again, that's where you got to have a you got to see that coming, and the receivers got to see that coming, and break your route off, and get rid of the ball quick. And I'm not sure our passing game is that sophisticated where we can do that.
Brings up 3rd and 23. A low snap. Morris is in there to block. We'll throw it deep down the sideline and nearly intercepted by Hinton.
Just out of reach. 4th down and long.
He threw that 40-something yard. I mean, that was a bomb. So 10:53 left to go. It'll bring up 4th down. 42-16. Chavez has done a great job tonight punting. They did get a hand on it last punt. Low snap, and he gets it off, and he's hit. There's the flag. Punt will roll to about the 40.
Roughing the kicker, it's
Roughing the
automatic
kicker.
first down.
And they did hit Chavez hard.
I was just getting ready to compliment our long snapper. I'm telling you, it's tough to snap in the rain, and he's done a pretty good job till that one. He kind of rolled that one back there. But he's done a pretty good job tonight overall.
So after the roughing the kicker, they'll give a first down to the Patriot offense. Where will the ball be spotted? At the 42-yard line.
First down, Patriots.
Out of the gun is Adams. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Low snap. Quick throw over the middle to Morris. He'll make the catch, maybe a gain of 1. Got an injured player down on the field for Tilghman, slow to get up. Brings up 2nd and 9. 10:30 left to go in the ball game. 42. To 16. Tilghman with the lead. Turner and Ross on the right side, 2 to the left. Adams, quick throw over to Morris, who was in the backfield, lowers his shoulder and gets the first down, Chad. First down, Patriots and Edmonton State Bank. First down. But Jackson Morris, we've seen him have some catches this season. Prior to the game, he had for 30 yards and 2 touchdowns. Most of those have come when he was at tight end. That was just in the backfield.
Just ran a little bubble route out to the right side. And
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 9:40 left to go in the ball game. Moore standing to the left of Adams. False start on the offense. There's a lot of receivers moving. I don't know what the official call was, but brings up 1st and long now, 1st and 15. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line on the right hash. Tao and Beavers are standing to the left. Ross and Turner to the right. Morris will stay in the backfield. Quick throw. Oh, right into the hands of Hensley, and he can't come up with it. That gets over the defensive back. Nearly an interception. Brings up 2nd and long.
have been 6 points if he could have brought that down.
Yeah, it would have. There was nobody behind him. Granger finally on the field now. He's going to be on the far sideline. 2nd and 15. Clock stops at 9:05. Adams rolls to the right. Quick throw, intercept. No, he didn't come up with that. Incomplete. Linebacker steps over.
Pass ball is incomplete.
And it's incomplete.
3rd down, Patriots.
3rd and 15 now. Coach Hood brings in his quarterback, Adams and Granger, to talk the next play over. Big shout out to the NCTC crew here tonight who have stayed through the rain. We'll be on the air again on Tuesday for middle school football. They'll play Warren East here at home. 3rd and 15 from the 49. Adams pump fakes, gets a big block from Cole Jackson. Now dumps it off to Morris. Morris cuts it up, and he is going to be brought down. Gain of about 6.
Pass complete to number 8, Morris. Brings a 4th down and 8 for the
But
Patriots.
keeps the clock rolling there. 8:33, and it brings up 4th down. We're going to go for it here.
Why not?
Keeps the offense on the field as we are on the 44-yard line in Tilghman territory. They're playing a little bit, not really a prevent defense. They've got some guys that are going to bring some pressure here, 4th and 8. Adams steps up and going to run for the first.
Nope.
Not enough. About 2 yards short of the first down.
Adams just short of the line of game. Turnover on downs. 1st down.
It'll be Tilghman first down. They've got a player down as well. 7:53 left to go in the ball game. It's Tilghman 42, Patriots 16. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Call Young's today at 622-4412. And Service One Credit Union, member-focused, service-driven. A special thank you to the members of the Patriots.
Back to the action. 7:43 left to go in the 4th quarter, 42-16. Tilghman takes over on downs there as we tried to run it for the first, and we're unable to get it. They've got 4 wide, 2nd and 11. Handoff to Wilson. Goes up the middle. And there's a hold. Tackles made by Granger and Chavez.
Chavez and Granger with the tackle. Holding is the call against Tilghman.
Here comes Purdue into the ball game for Witt. Or no, that was Skylar Marr. So holding will push him back. But like I was saying, Chad, next week volleyball is not at home, so we picked up a middle school football game on Tuesday. It'll be 8th grade night. We'll try to give the middle school team some love for Josh Bewley, head coach.
Josh does a great job with those guys.
Pretty decent year. I think we're about 500, both 7th and 8th grade. I think the 7th grade beat South Warren. They say Barron County has been one of the better teams they've played, just bigger and stronger than everybody. But it'll be a battle on Tuesday, and then homecoming on next Friday night here at home against Warren East. James is going to take a sack. That is Robert Higginbotham and Duggar. Yes, Chris Duggar.
Kyle, it's 42-16. I mean, why risk getting somebody hurt? I mean, still got quarterback in. All you're, what's –
yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, they've got all their starters. 6:42 left to go. James throws it deep downfield. And Aiden Johnson nearly comes up with it. Pass is broken up by the junior Johnston. Incomplete, 4th down. So will this be the first punt of the ball game for Tilghman? Had a fake punt, and then they went for it every time, but I feel like, wow, you can tell that this is the first punt because look at the punter's jersey, Chad. Completely white. He has not seen the field tonight. Back deep to receive the punt is Ross and Granger. 6:36 left to go here in the fourth quarter, 42-16. Tilghman doesn't have enough on the field. They're going to run one out. They still didn't have enough. They only had 10, I think. So timeout, Tilghman. And we'll take a look at our Patriot Sports shout-outs, and then we'll travel to Berrien County November 1st for the final regular season game. Punt is a high punt, but not very long. We've got to get away from it. Now, that's a terrible punt. And
maybe that's why they go for it on fourth down.
Say so, and the Patriots will take over. Good field position here with 6:26. Chad, would like to see us get in the end zone one more time if we could. Be the most points scored on Tilghman all year. They are just the real deal, Chad. I mean, they are very good. They're number 2 in the state for a reason. Great offense, great defense, and Coach Thompson's got it rolling over there at Tilghman.
Talented bunch.
You know, you look at the cross districts that we would have to play. You play cross districts for the first 2 rounds, and then it's RPI based there throughout. So Bardstown and John Hardin are the top 2 teams out of the other district.
Kyle, this really, I mean, sets up next week is maybe the most important game of the year.
No doubt about it. I mean, hadn't been beat East. I think it's been, what, 3 years since we beat East? They kind of had our number the last couple of times. It's a big one. You know, you win next week, and it possibly sets you up. I mean, you still would have to beat Hoptown. I think we can handle Callaway. They're winless. But if you beat East, you're in the driver's seat for that 2 seed, and that means hosting a home playoff game. When you know we want that. 2nd and 8, low snap for the Patriots. And he'll throw it to Granger. And incomplete. Kind of had a hold of him. We thought was going to be pass interference, but no call. Brings up 3rd and 8. Yeah, I think next week is Bardstown and John Hardin. That's going to be a good one. Bardstown, solid squad. We played them in the first round of the playoffs last year. Lost 43-7. But
you know, Kyle,
who's at John Hardin now? He was at Franklin. They won 2 state championships there. Preston.
Doug Preston.
Got that wing tee, and he's got some guy who's already got 16 rushing touchdowns. Sends Beavers in motion with a jet sweep. Beavers escapes through for the gain of about 3 or 4.
Bring up a 4th and 4th and 5.
4th and 5. A big 4th down here. 5:20 left to go in the ball game. Braylon Adams, the senior, trying to make something happen here. 2 passing touchdowns tonight. Two receivers to the left, to the right. Hollins on the left side of him. Low snap. We just have to fall on it.
No chance.
So we don't get a shot at it on 4th down. Adams not happy. And it'll be turnover on downs. Tilghman gets the ball back with 4:53 left to go. Chad, what are you going to do? You got a Friday night off tomorrow night.
Who's playing? Who's playing around here?
Yeah, we might go to a game. I think most of the games locally, I think Barron and Green, I think it's at Green.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we'll be off this Friday. Hand off to Wilson. And he's hit by Chavez and Higginbotham. Second and 5. 4:32 left to go. Wilson again on the carry. Brought down by Ace Moore.
Number 31, Moore with the tackle.
Be a first down.
First down for Tilghman. Wilson and Chavez in the backfield. A tackle for a loss. He's had a big game tonight, Chad.
He has.
Probably double-digit tackles. Second and long now.
Second down, 13.
Second and 13. James drops back. Quick screen. Now he'll cut it up midfield. And still on his feet. Brought down by Mason Hester.
Number 26, Hester with the tackle. That results in first down. Tilghman.
3:35 left to go in the ball game. 3 wide. Wilson, run to the right. Johnson will push him out of bounds.
5 on the play, stay down 5.
So homecoming next week. We'll have the homecoming parade on Thursday. 5:30 start. I think it starts at Jack Shopping Center, and we'll go up towards the square, take a left, head towards Sonic and Walgreens. And the ball comes out. James picks it up. Going to use his legs. And then we'll have, we'll meet out here at the field on Thursday after the parade, and food trucks and some special guests I've heard are going to be talking. And then it'll be a big district game, like you said. Biggest game of the year.
Figure Warren East will come in 5-1, so we'll both be identical records. They lost to Barron County 60-52 a couple weeks ago. They've beaten Christian County, Greenwood, Warren Central, Callaway, and then we got Hopkinsville Saturday. So
they really haven't beat anybody. 4th and 1. Wilson, and doesn't get it. Doesn't get the first.
Stop short of the line of game.
Or does he? Did he get it? No, it's Patriot football. They stop him on 4th down. Patriots will take over with 2:28 left to go. You know, Chad, you like to get a couple first downs and just hold the score there. I mean, 42-16, it's not what we wanted, but a lot of people thought that it would be running clock. Here we go.
You know, Kyle, I'd like to see us get our starters out too.
Yeah. I formation. Ross on the carry. And he stood up. Finally, they don't blow it dead. Chad, what?
Yeah.
He stood straight up, and he is going to continue, but when it's a pile like that, you've got to blow it dead.
Well, the ball game's over. Yeah, blow that one dead, and that's what I'm saying. We need to get our starters out. And
under 2 minutes to play. 2nd and 7. Ross, and he's hitting the backfield, spins, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 10. With 1:25 left to go. So we'll have a Friday night off tomorrow night and back home on October 4th. And off to the fullback is Morris. It brings up 4th down, gain of about 3.
Morris with the carry.
Under a minute to play.
3 on the play, 4th down and 7.
So you look for Patriots are going to go for it here.
Could be the last play of the game.
Could be the last play of the game if they play it right. 28 seconds remain, and why do you pass? Not the play call. I mean, a run. I think they would have got the ball back, but anyways, 25 seconds. Tilghman gets the ball after the incomplete pass. They look for a knee here, and that should do it. So the Patriots will get their first loss of the season. They'll fall 5-1. First district loss. We'll have Warren East next week. Then bye week. We'll be off. And then the 18th, we will travel to Callaway County. And then back at home on the 25th for Hoptown. And they are in victory formation out of the gun. He'll take the knee. That's going to be the ball game. So Paducah Tilghman stays undefeated. The number 2 team in the state gets the win over the Patriots 42-16. And the Patriots fall to 5-1. We'll have Warren East next week.